still remember us sitting in the conference room and you telling me the story about what had happened. I remember your story touched me, and if we just allowed you to tell that story to the jury, we felt confident that they would believe you too.
Aww.
And that turned out exactly to be the case.
We needed to put it in real terms for the jurors about why it was so important. And the way we did that was bringing Dave's story to life.
When I was working for the sheriff's department, I worked 6 to 7 days a week, and I rarely took sick time. I rarely took vacations. And I always worked a lot more hours than what I was paid for, so I ended up missing a lot of time with my kids. Then one day, when I was on sick leave, I got a letter saying I had been terminated. Because of that, we lost my income, we lost our house, and really, we lost a lot of time as a family. It was the most vulnerable and unsafe I'd ever felt. I'd been trained to fight, Marine Corps, law enforcement. I was teaching people how to fight, and this wasn't something I could fight on my own.
I think after I finally met Katie and just talking to her and just hearing her say, yes, they did something wrong, legally wrong to you, and just having her listen to him, it was the first time we were listened to, really. He had not been listened to in years, and you did. And then when you got angry for us, you were like, no, this isn't right. And that's when we knew we were in good hands.
Working this case with Doug and Katie was incredible. They were never condescending. Doug and Katie were like, don't worry about if you think you messed something up. Chances are you probably didn't, but if you did, we'll take care of it.
And all we were trying to do was get a fair settlement for you. But the county would not, they never even made an offer.
Right, until the day of trial.
Yeah, and by that time it was such a minimal amount and so much work had put in. At that point we shared it with you, and I remember what you said, no, let's go for it.
And that was like the big closing argument for the county's attorney was, this is just about money, he just wants money. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I want to be, at least get back what I'd lost because of this. All you guys had to do was be decent people and help a sick employee, but you chose not to.
You can't get back time, but you did. After we won this lawsuit, he got almost, 10 years with our kids he got to be Mr. Dad at school, and well, he was healing from this, healing from the emotional part of it. Doug and Katie did the best for us both, they got our lives back together.
It's truly a privilege for Katie and I to have the opportunity to represent someone like you, David. And I have such fondness for the time that we spent. And boy, the outcome sure made it all worthwhile.
It did. I feel like we need a group hug.